Welcome back to Vampyr. Where am I? I don't remember stopping here because... Right. Yes, I'm here. Okay. I know where I am, but I did a small recording beginning of episode 6 and I had to stop the recording. So there's a little bit that you've missed, but only about 8 minutes. Now, we stopped last time, if I remember correctly, in
May I come in?
Harry's
Sure.
house.
Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
And we'd just done one
So,
dialogue option,
May I
so
ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered.
I think we'll go through those again.
What could be worse?
I think we asked him how he felt.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Too right, buddy.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Guess he was too young to know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
It's not a good mindset, buddy. Looks like we have a new option, actually. That was because we went outside to talk to Colossus Joe. Let's just get it out of the way.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Bless him.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
Good advice. I could use that.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired.
Fatigue medicine, then.
I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
I will see you later.
Hopefully we can get to working on making some more medicine, because everybody is sick right now. Almost everybody.
Goodbye, young man.
I'll show you.
Take care of yourself.
I'll show you. Yeah. Fatigue, fatigue, migraine, bronchitis, fatigue, headache, fatigue, anemia, fatigue, 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 fatigue. Even Dyson Delaney's fatigued. Oh,
Is there
dearie
only
me.
pain
And we
suffering
looted his
for
house. Heartlessly. He had a few bits and bobs. Nice fire going on up here.
It's locked.
Yeah. It's a nice house.
even my
A little
dreams?
rundown, but better than a lot of the houses we've been seeing so far. And we went out and talked to this man.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? As a merchant, you see
I actually
Whitechapel
can't remember
every
if
day.
I talked to him
Have
before.
you noticed
or...
anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
That's the definition of bottomless.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
And we got a quest about that loot box, so hopefully we can find it.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Vendetta.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane. So the bitch really is a nurse then?
Rude.
Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes. Those bloody immigrants should know their place, eh? How dare they do a better job than the lazy natives of this land?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Sounds like she's a nice person. But I can see how that would be irritating for a merchant.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Right, I have no idea what I need to upgrade my stuff, but it looks like he has a lot of useful materials. And here's Clayton. So let's talk to Colossus Joe if we can find him. It's usually around here. Hello, Joe. Are you Joe? You're not. Who are you?
Don't be shy, handsome.
Ah,
What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling,
oh,
but I'd like to ask you a few questions if I may. I'm a doctor, Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick, though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
okay.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Well, I don't like dying of flu, so, you know.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
YOLO, I guess.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
True. Social circles, Clayton.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
We're finding things out.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
Nice change of pace.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I don't judge her.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye, miss.
Oh, I should have asked her if
Take
she
care
needed
of
medical
yourself
assistance.
as best you can.
In fact, I will.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr.
I
Reed?
don't think she's going to
Do
say
you
yes.
need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Oh. Fatigue.
I will see you later.
And also
Goodbye,
it's free.
miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Gosh, we need to find a workshop so we can make some medicine. Oh, look at my health. Hello, Clayton.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr.
Still
Darby?
do.
I
cough,
believe
cough.
the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish
They are?
influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
Not exactly criminal. Yeah.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Good for you.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
Fatigue. Lots of fatigue going round. To make a
I
lot
will
of
see
that.
you later. I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this
Didn't let me
Mr.
in either.
Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Okay. Thank you.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
No wonder he never goes out.
How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
No wonder he's such a hermit if as soon as he goes outside, somebody follows him.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
No, I don't.
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Got bit. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Thank you, Clayton. Hello. Who are you talking to?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming
Third
Armageddon.
person.
I am
Not
Dr.
a good
Jonathan
sign.
Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought.
Oh,
my
good
son.
lord.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
Well, you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Go on.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself,
Oh my.
corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
I have heard enough. Goodbye.
Friggin' nerd.
Good
I
evening,
haven't heard
Mr.
enough though.
Whittaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Rational delusion is an oxymoron.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
He's dead.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Sounds cool. I've already done this one.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses.
What?
But I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's
Oh my
obvious
god.
only they have the necessary moral fibre.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Dorothy was a clandestine resistant in her homeland. She didn't strike me as Russian.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost?
Sorry, I
than
just
you
want to
thought?
check.
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about
Wish I
to
could
strike
skip
the
this.
city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
I am not going through that again.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Oh, I want to kill him. Oh, I really want to kill him. But we shall prevail. We shall hold our bloodlust until the moment is absolutely necessary. Hello. What is that? Oh, because I went into a into a combat zone, I suddenly realized I was horrendously hurt. Hello? Level 10? Another level 10. I might die here. Oh, no, 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 this way. This way, you fool. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. Stamina, stamina, stamina. I'm dead. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm so bad. Oh no. Okay. We can recover, hopefully. Son of a bitch. I completely disregarded my stamina bar. So is everybody like, did that increase the time? It's now serious. Well, it's always serious. I think it doesn't increase, no, it like fast forward the time. So I think we're good. Let's try and just fight them again. Oh, he has the scream attack. Oh, you got me again. Oh my god, they keep getting me. Let your stamina regen. Ooh, got those iframes. Let's go. One down. Well, two down. Woo! We did it. Okay. Nice. Give me that money, money. Look at all this propaganda. It's insane. I mean, the flu one is fine. That's just a warning. Public warning. Oh god. Richard? Hey Richard.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott,
right.
at your service.
Friend of Crane, yeah. What you doing?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Okay. Poets are so weird, man.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Good luck,
Do you
I
need
guess.
medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
You've got a cold, huh?
I will see you later. Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it?
Macabre?
Stirring and challenging.
Another word for it.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about. And that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Camellia. There's a muse. A mute muse.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
I don't think.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
Well, you can't stop her. Well, you shouldn't.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Okay.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay. A former Romanian political activist. Romanian is what I might be thinking about with Dorothy instead of Dutch.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
Don't assume too much.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
I wonder why.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me.
Oh, I already asked.
Especially with strangers.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city.
Excuse me?
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic.
Oh, so
quiet,
it
nowhere
lets
to be
you
found. And now,
have a nicer time.
listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Really?
Peaceful. That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic.
I mean,
and very inappropriate,
sure.
I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
True enough. Everyone's different. Okay,
I'll
bye.
leave you alone, sir.
Fucking weirdo. Do. Hello. I totally understand the beauty that comes from such strange happenings, but it seems like he doesn't really care that everyone's dying. Yay! Hello.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You're
I know what
Camellia.
you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Oh damn. Didn't work, huh? I don't know if that's a persuasion technique when it does that shaky screen, but it certainly seems like it.
Very well. Goodbye.
There's no point in asking her for a medical checkup, she'll just say nothing. A small bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. $5,000 XP. Damn. Camellia is like a muse to Richard Nethercott, who sees her as a locked mystery. Camellia secretly distributes medical vouchers for Dorothy Crane's dispensary. Ah. I didn't see her place it, so yeah, I guess that makes sense though. Hmm. Another one. Darius Petrescu's letter that he ripped up. My most beloved children, I'm so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings, you are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now. To feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage.
Damn, dude. Which one's Darius? Oh, because Dorothy Crane's now a Whitechapel resident instead of the hospital. Okay. Oh, Christina's actually fatigued. Oh, she's the lady. Where is Darius? Maybe we haven't. We should definitely have him, but maybe we don't.
Darius is a
actually
bit
been
less
able
of
to
a
talk to
mystery
him.
now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Okay. Go see Darius, I guess. Where on earth was he?
Imprisoned by your daily routine,
Oh, hey Clayton.
unable to see the true horror around you.
I need to find a workshop or a workbench. Harry's house.
Sort it out right. It's not my call, Barrett. You paid one way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
Ah. Hello for
Mr.
the third
Petrescu,
time.
just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Let's have a man-to-man talk.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
We're friends. Should be fine. Thanks for letting me in. No, you die. No. Just kidding. Thanks for the free stuff, though. Don't mind if I do. Wow. Antique figure of the Vraicolicus. The Vraicolicus. TLDR.
It's locked, all right.
Finally, a safe that's actually locked. Good work, Darius. You got me. Can we talk?
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Cool. Oh wow, we have all the hints. But it isn't full. I do not understand how this works. He has bronchitis, goddamn. Maybe we can make a medicine for him.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
If she didn't talk, how did she do that?
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Oh, okay.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy.
Yeah, God,
a
that
good
guy.
man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Really? You can't even write well. Oh dear. That's not good.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Bronchitis.
Well, if you feel all right, that's fine. Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
So if he doesn't want to go back, why did he rip up his letter?
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
You're welcome.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Tell me everything you know
Whoops.
about
I
Camellia,
already said
the
this.
mute florist.
I do
Hard to
not
see.
believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Thank you,
Mr.
Doctor.
Petrescu.
Well, mister. Got any more loot? Free stuff? You know how I like stuff. Oh, I can go that way. Can I just unlock that for now? Yes. Excellent. Tried to break it, but I'm not allowed to use my weapons. Oh. Like another hospital in here. Wow, it's big. Thank you. It's gonna raid you. Ooh, money! Oh my god. It's the jackpot. Potassium permanganate. Jesus. Is there a workbench in here by any chance? That would be really good. Need a hell of a lot of fatigue, and I'd love to make some bronchitis medicine for Mr. Petrescu. Oh, I forgot I could do this. Letter to Nurse Crane. From my sister, apparently. Something about Transylvania. Ooh.
I need help.
Oh yeah? What's up, buddy?
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel.
Oh my.
Hand me that scalpel.
What can I do, Doctor?
A tracheotomy? I mean, yeah, we should probably
It's
anesthetize
too
him.
dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Oh, bugger. This ain't gonna be easy. Oh my god. Good
I
thing
need
I'm
to
a
perform
surgeon.
a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air.
Can you
through the neck.
sterilize it?
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung.
I don't blame them
Prepare
for not
another
showing
tube.
it.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then. Nurse
Got any
Crane.
ideas?
What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Can it? It's either this or he dies.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you alright, Doctor?
Oh no.
I can't see. I must first
Come on, get through
suture
it.
the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Oh no. Epinephrine? Cardiac? Cardiac.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making
Yes!
this up as you go along?
Yes, I am! Oh my god. Oh, bugger. Maybe there's a way to make him live.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone,
dead.
Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
Hey.
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Sorry, buddy.
Test my bedside manners.
I honestly had no idea what half of those words meant, so you weren't in the best of hands.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Why Lady Ashbury?
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
Fair enough.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
I'm here, ain't I?
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the
No.
authorities?
I look away, but you resign. You will forget about all of this. Or I can kill her, but she's a good person. And I like Mr. Petrescu. Are we even able to charm her?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go.
Oh, it worked.
Yes. All gone.
I mean, that probably has some terrible consequences. New citizens available to kill. Because my mesmerize level went up. Oh no. The district will soon suffer the consequences. Everyone's gonna get sick, aren't they?
It's locked.
Of course it is. Hello? Oh, maybe. Oh god. Oh dear. What have I done? What? The hell? Hey!
Get them weapons ready! He's dead!
What the hell are they doing in here? What happened to all the patients? You killed them. They killed them. Why though? Even if you're told to, you know, clear out the building, you don't just kill sick people in a bed. What are they gonna do to you? Christ. I guess Lady Ashbury will be happy. Hello.
This one's mine! Oh, Christ! He's dead!
Oh, okay. Okay. Can we go talk to the Mr. Pachescu then? Can also unlock this gate.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
So about Dorothy.
Yes?
Oh, okay. Guess we
Goodbye,
just won't tell
Mr.
him, eh?
Petrescu.
We need to get to a workbench. Is fast travel an option? There's a hideout right there.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Oh, just here. How convenient. Let's try and make some medicine. Look at the amount of XP we have. Let's continue this next time. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you later.